B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sunday, and yeah, it's been fun so far. After having a few communiques back and forth with JR10, he is absolutely right. I am not going to use the POF USA's roller cam setup on a high-end bolt carrier. The bolt carrier that I have in my AR is a Spikes Tactical Nickel Boron, particle inspected, you know, that. And the one that I have for Ms. Bomey is a Fail Zero coated that I bought from, well, it used to be OV, now it's El Pistola Texanacano, whatever. Oh, he's a cool guy. So the end result was I made the mystery YouTuber, you know, this one here. Got the Troy Battle Hand guards from Cotton 68 SPC. And let's see if I can get this thing apart. Man, this thing just has just a extremely tight fit between the upper and the lower. So our poor mystery guy, there you go. That is the installation right there. See that guy? The cam pin. So if there's any chance that, well, this thing is functioning, that roller is going to roll instead of drag across the inside of your receiver. As of right now, I have the bolts extremely tight, and they need to be properly staked. And I am going to do that before I send this out to you-know-who. Right now it's just red Loctite. You know, if you want to keep an eye on it, more than likely, this is probably as far as most of us would ever need to go. You know, if this weapon was going to be used for, you know, life safety, you know, security, that kind of thing, where if it stopped firing, your life was in jeopardy, I would be, you know, very concerned about getting that staked. You know, if it was mine, you know, I may or may not even, you know, just go shooting it. Just keep an eye on those. I have the same issue with my gun. The one thing the weakest link in my AR is the gas block from DPMS. It has a couple of set screws, and it repeatedly had set screws coming loose on it. I switched to a red Loctite, and since then I haven't had a problem, but they're always suspect as far as I'm concerned. But that was the end result right there. Our poor mystery person is ending up with all these possibly high-end parts. Me personally, here's my thoughts on this. Is it necessary? Probably not. Is it going to make things worse? Definitely not. I mean, I can feel that is just a little bit more smooth, but this is also unfired, and if you've ever experienced a new AR-15, you can go shoot this thing for an afternoon and come back and clean it up and re-oil it and feel a significant difference in how smooth it gets. So there you go, just another part on here for our mystery person. What are we looking at today? We're going to be looking at a Blackout Stout. Yeah, you know, I don't lie to you guys. I I was going to save. This was a 4-pack, and it was a fairly pricey 4-pack. And I was going to, wait and have the first one ever on air, but last night yeah, it didn't happen. I had one last night. So just so you guys know, I also sent a picture to a couple of you, so that I was enjoying it. So what I can disclose is that I'm going to open this with the Enterprise, or even the 50 cal round. Oh, sorry. Hemp Seed will get pissed off. 25 years. There you go. I seriously need to ship those bottle caps to Alec 357 because I am over the top on them. Oh, I'm sorry, I was working on the video last. How inappropriate. We've already, well, but you'll get it. This is not the first alcohol related today. I'm not sure where, I don't know if I want to have it as a, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it at the end of this. I have been continuously asked to do my 40 in less than 5 minutes, and you'll see that at the end. So what you know by now is, as of right at this very moment in time, I have had at least 40 ounces of alcohol. It's Sunday. Don't judge. Okay, and we are putting it in the Blue Skies Brewing, Missoula, Montana. It's got all sorts of unfair flavor enhancing shit at the bottom of the glass. Okay, Blackout is 9% by volume from Great Lakes Brewing Company. Oh, and just look at that. Yeah, like 5W30. Oh, and I can just smell that from here. Like I said, I had one of these last night. I know it's not fair to you. I cheated on you guys, and I really hope you can, forgive me. But I'd do it again. Okay. Not a ton of carbonation. I didn't go hog wild crazy with the pour, but either way, you can just... This is, how you have your different things that you may get. This is, well, first of all, because I don't think I mentioned it this time around, this is an Imperial Stout, and this is very much coffee forward on smell, and it may or may not also be very coffee forward on taste. If I was to actually have had one of these before. So, cheers, guys. I think I just felt my balls just drop. Okay. Let's get into this. First of all, this would not be for the faint of heart. This has more flavor than Cher has had plastic surgery. It is all coffee up front. Just, not overly done, but almost there. That much coffee up front. It's, it's like someone just ground the beans and mixed it into your shit right here, kind of stuff. That was probably from before, which you'll see after. Is it wrong to not do a complete dedicated video to the 40 ouncer and 5. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking. I'm probably just going to put it at the end of this. It just seems so juvenile. Yeah, like I'm an expert on that shit. Whatever, Chuck. Fucking prick. Oh, if you guys are working on your 1022 projects, actually, I hate to give the old fart credit where credit is due, but well, he doesn't have a life, so you know when you have more money than God and then no life, might as well just work on something. He has done a lot of videos on products from Kid Innovations. I've got the Kid Innovations charging handle and their spring kit in mine, and he's done lots of things. I mean, they've got some really nice mag release stuff. Their trigger group, so far ahead of that. If I could afford to do that, I would love to pimp that out like Chuck is. Hi Chuck, you know, how about I just send you this and then you can redo this one and send it back? Because nothing in my life would be more meaningful than knowing that I have had a My Hollow Point pimped out 1022. Seriously. All kidding aside. So today's installment from Chuck was the Kid Innovations Bolt, and if you look at the two of those sitting side by side and don't get it, you never will, because you're an idiot. The Kid Innovations is absolutely a beautiful bolt. The lines are straight, the attention to detail, it's polished where it needs to be polished. He's got the side of his done up in the, I don't know, maybe 40 plus ounces ago I could have told you what the difference is, but that the design that you see, and I honestly think that instead of having it polished smooth on the side, the one that he picked is probably actually more slippery because it's like a golf ball going through the air. Every time you carve out a little area, I mean, right off the bat, it has to have at least 50% less surface area that's going to possibly drag because of that diamond kind of look that it has. But it's definitely really nice. I mean, I always cater to the safety Sally, so I couldn't possibly touch a beer and then go over here and actually touch this one, because I know how the dumbass doucheramas get. But one of the things, especially with Chuck's setup, is he's been waiting like a year to get his stamp so he can put his suppressor on. We in the United States are such a bunch of idiots. I realize that we have a lot more freedom than, say, over in the UK, but at least in the UK they appreciate the fact that they encourage you to run a suppressor. So one of the things that I'm actually would like to do is, I'm not sure what's holding that on here. I don't really care about running the iron sights on this. I would actually like to chop that off and thread this barrel, and at a bare minimum put some kind of flash suppressor. I just want something that looks cool. I'll bottom line it for you. I don't really give a shit if it actually does something, because at this level I don't give a crap about the fire or the recoil. Ooh, it's absolutely hideous on a 22, but I would like something that doesn't look dorkish like that. So I've been talking to my guy about possibly cutting this thing off here and putting some threads on it. Maybe even the Mosin. I kind of like the way that my little taper job ended up, but sorry, once again, a gun review might break into a beer review. Or is it the other way around? I can never remember. Okay, back to this. Just so much pronounced roasted malts and coffee. You get that hitting like Sylvester Stallone just pissed off. Which there's another guy I'm really disappointed in, because it turns out he's a liberal doucherama who has made zillions off of firearms and all of a sudden thinks that the rest of us shouldn't own them. So, Stallone, you little punk, you can go fuck yourself. Did that come out loud? Shit, sorry. So, that just happened. Good thing I keep this right here. I got people that'll pick that shit up. Chuck, 5 o'clock. This, and I noticed last night on the one that I had, it didn't last as long as some of them could have, but as this warms up a little bit, the flavors get a lot more enhanced, and it's the coffee. Just even right now, even everything left behind. This just has a really nice coffee and roasted malts. And then, which is really part of the pleasant part, the end of it is all of the above, but then you notice a dark milk chocolate finish with all that. I can only imagine what that really limited version that they put out for those people that want to, pack the tent outside and stand in the cold and get into their little souvenir shop and pick some up. What that batch must be like, because this is exceptional. I give Great Lakes Brewing Company's Blackout Stout, an Imperial Stout, I give it a 10. Unfortunately for me, well out and about yesterday giving a friend a hand. He lives well north of me, which for some people I realize that, bitching about a 20-25 minute commute, but after I left his house, there's a liquor store that used to be just down the street from where I lived in my previous life, and the owner of that place used to do. We used to get together every other week and sample 3 brews and sit around and talk about it. I enjoyed that. There's a couple people in there that are jerks, but for the most part, we were like-minded individuals, and he's probably the second place that you'd want to go in this area for this kind of stuff. Yeah, but where I've been going, the Keyport, dealing with their manager Andy. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if this is something really, really new, and Keyport might get it, or if it was something specifically ordered that the other place picked up. But the other thing I found, which I don't have in this fridge, was the place well north of me here has had 5 different offerings from Ballast Point, which I have never seen in this whole area, so I had to pick up a 6-pack of Skelpin for medicinal purposes. Okay, we're already probably too long. The next thing that we're looking at is going to be, and I think it will be tomorrow, the Schetz Brewery Inversion IPA. And again, I'm not gonna lie, I had this was a 6-pack, and I believe a few of you have actually told me about this, but it was just something that was over at a place just down the street here that normally doesn't have shit for anything worth talking about, at least high-end stuff. And I remember a few people saying, "Have you tried the Schetz Inversion?" And I didn't really have much on hand, so I actually gave it a try. I think I've had a couple of these so far, and this is definitely good. 6.8%, and we'll get into this tomorrow. Otherwise, the Great Lakes is exceptional. If you can get a hold of this and you're a stout fan, Imperial Stout fan, and don't hate coffee. You can't hate coffee, because that's like right up there like a nuclear bomb at the start. You'll really like this if you like that. Otherwise, once again, the cool shit factor just keeps increasing on the AR build for our YouTube mystery friend. Definitely gonna get out and shoot that. If I can get that thing sighted in, I might have something really special. Something I haven't announced as of yet, but the owner of In the Red Exploding Targets wants to see something in particular, and he sent me plenty of product, and I mean plenty of product, to make that a reality. So the weather can change around here. That would be really cool. It is absolutely so cold that if you wanted to make something like a snowman right now, it's not going to happen. It's like the frickin' Andromeda Strain. And if you people out there have seen the movie Andromeda Strain, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to leave it like that and see how many people put a comment in the description box below that have actually seen that movie and know what I'm talking about. So, we'll see you tomorrow. And I might have to go have a few more of these. So if you want, God, am I going to put it on the end of this or not? Or should I put it by itself? I'm kind of leaning towards putting it by itself. So if you see a picture of this and the video ends, then the 40 and 5, or in this particular case 40 and about 30, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds, will be a separate video. I don't know. Maybe I'll roll the dice. Maybe I'll call one to Birdman and I'll leave it up to him. So cheers, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.